Well, great morning. It is now 6 a.m. The puppies got me up at 5, having to go out to the potty. So I have an early start. I just made myself brush my teeth. You know, first thing you got to do, get up, get dressed, take the puppies out, and then come back, and I decided, well, I might as well stay up, make myself some coffee, and go through the net and see what's up there. And so that's what I'm doing. Mr. Mickey, don't you think about grabbing my toothbrush. Don't you think about it, mister. So put my toothbrush away. What you doing, Mr. Mickey? Oh dear, I got your toy. Look what I got. I got your Queaky Duck. I'm gonna throw it. That's it. Go get your Queaky Duck. So that's what's going on this morning. We're up early. I don't like to get on the road until, we've got some light out there. We had a good night out here. So all comfy. Today is Hogali. So I'm going to have to be doing it from the car. So we'll see how that goes. Oh my goodness. What, Mr. Mickey? She's a mama good boy. You're my good boy. You are. You're just such a love bug. Yeah. He is such a mama's boy. But I don't like getting up at 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning. Don't like it. I don't like when you wake me up so early. She says, but I had to go. But I had to go, Mom. I had to go bad. She says it's either you get up and get dressed and take us out, or I piss on your blankets. Take your choice. It's your choice. It's your choice, Mom. You get up, get dressed, take us out, or I piss on your blankets. And she would too. She says, I have done it before. I have. Anyway, so this morning I saw Trump and his nonsense about January 6th is Nikki Haley's fault. We offered her all these troops and she wouldn't take it. She's the one, that did the January 6th, and she's not capable, and she couldn't talk with Xi Jinping, or that. Well, she was his, his pick. She was the one that was her job. So are you saying now that you hired an incompetent person? Now that she's running for the presidency, she's not capable of that job? But when she had that job, you only hired the best people? Oh my God. And then the people at his rally are clapping and you're just going, oh my God. You just look at it and go, for Pete's sakes, people, wake up. Wake up. So did he hire a totally incompetent person then, or is she totally incompetent now? Not that I've got any love lost for Nikki Haley. And I had no idea she's Indian. From India. Not American Indian. Native American. But yeah, her parents are from India. So you just watch him you know, at this rally and what he's saying. It's just, every time you turn around, he's got another excuse of somebody else he's trying to throw under the bus. Oh, and he said too, we're so high in the polls, they should just not even have the election. They should just put me in. Why are they even having an election? Because I'm so far up in the polls with everybody. You know I won. So he's already starting that. Yeah. Why even have the election? I'm so far ahead in the polls. So again, he's already starting this nonsense. And then they found more votes, but a bigger win for Biden than even what they thought. I bet that's really frosting Trump to find out, oh yeah, there were votes that weren't counted, but they're all for Biden. You're even bigger loser than you knew. Okay? So yeah, you're just the craziness that's going on. Oh, Lord. Oh, I don't know what happened yesterday. The GPS, it took me on some weird route. Now, I liked going down 70. I'd never been there before. But then it's taking me down 60, which is across Arizona, across Phoenix, all these stop and go lights, stop and go, stop and go. I would have been in Quartzsite yesterday long ago if it hadn't have taken me on this really weird route. And I don't know why it did that. But I will be there sometime today. Yeah. Sometime today. Eventually, I will arrive in Quartzsite. It's okay. I'm not in a big rush anyway. So we'll see. But yesterday, yeah, I was getting up to 55 miles per gallon on gas. Now, you know, keeping it running all night, it kind of, when you wake up in the morning, it drops. It'll probably drop down and say I'm getting 36 or 38 miles per gallon, something like that. But then when you're driving, it starts going up again. So, you know, the only way to really tell how much gas it's using at night, which I know is very little because last night it didn't turn on hardly at all. Now, when it was down to, 19 degrees, then it turned on a lot more. But whatever it is, it's worth it. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh, the puppies are nonnering again. You little buggers. Wake me up and get me up, and then they go back to sleep. So they went out, they came in, they're eating crunchy num-nums, having their food, and so now they're all sacked out again. Nice, huh? I don't know, my coffee tastes a bit weak this morning. I think I'm going to add a little more. I'm going to add a little more coffee because it's tasting a bit weak. Let's see. Let's try that. You know, I've used the ones in the singles that you get for Starbucks, but those are strong. Then I used the one from here, and it's not as strong as the other one, apparently. I hope I'm not coming down with something, because I'm not. It's not tasting strong this morning. So I wonder if I'm going to come down with something again. Thought I was over all of that. Add a little bit of a little salted caramel this morning. I use about a half a teaspoon in it, that's all. Just enough to give it a little zing. So yeah, I get the sugar-free Torani, which is kind of nice. Oh my goodness. That helps a bit. Mr. Mickey's just sitting there. Why are you staring at me, Mr. Mickey? Huh? What do you got? You got the little sheep this morning. Have you got the little white sheep? He says, I love my toys. Yep. So on that note, I'm going to leave that here. Just sit here enjoying my coffee. You know, this little Bidem, man, that heated that water so quick. By the time I got the stuff out, brushed my teeth, and got my cup out, got the coffee in it, everything, it was already boiling and ready to go. So that's great, pretty quick. And I don't put it away in there wet. But it's so easy to clean and take care of too. I really like this thing. Now, it wasn't cheap. This was, I think it was was it something like $95 or something? It's not a cheap one, I guess, but I think it's well worth the money. Definitely, the Bidem, if you are in the car. Now, I'm using a 2,000 watt inverter. And this is, I think, if I remember right, this is 300 watts. Now, some people buy these inverters and then they wonder why it's not working with those heaters, those little heaters. Well, this is a 2,000 watt inverter, and I bought a 500 watt, one of those little what do you call it, the little hot plate type thing, but it wouldn't work with it because you need, I think it said something like when they're starting up and they've got those heating type elements in it, it takes 10 times the power to power them up to begin with. So people buy these inverters. I thought one girl, what did she buy? She had a little one that was like 125 or something, and then thought she could power this blanket. I know, I don't get it either. I don't understand why. If you got a 2,000 watt inverter, why it won't run something that's 500 watts. Now, my little fry pan is 600 watts and it runs that fine. But the 500 watt, well, you know what I mean, those little, they look like glass and it won't power that up. So, but I've found that my little fry pan that I have, I can cook anything in there and it works really well. So I'm just happy I've got a good setup that works. I can have my coffee, I can have my steaks, you know, bacon and eggs, whatever it is I want. I can absolutely cook them in my little fry pan. So all good. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to leave that here and check out the internet, see if there's something to read on, or if there's something that you would like to have read on with the tarot. Please let me know. And as soon as it gets light out there, we'll be heading up the road again. Oh, I'll see you online or maybe catch you on the road sometime. Thanks for tuning in.